besties. We are back for round 2. Well, technically to you, this isn't round 2, but we just filmed one before this. So to us, it's round 2, but we're back for another episode of the Girls That Get It podcast with your hosts, Ken and Han. And today we are doing one of our favorite things to do on the podcast ever, and that is a random Q&A. We love these. They always turn into great conversations, and we're very excited to do it because it's a good time.
We need a new title. I feel like random Q&A just doesn't do it justice.
Oh yeah, I know.
As far as what it turns into.
True.
I don't know what that would be, but I've thought that for a while. I needed to get that off my chest.
Well, then we should come up with something. Leave a comment down below what we should call it, and we will discuss afterwards and hopefully maybe think of something better, because you're right. It does turn into it deserves a better title. It's just a
good combo. Yeah, I don't know.
It is. So that's what we're doing today. So I guess let's just get right into it. Right?
Okay. Yeah, why not?
I have 7. How many do you have?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 7/8.
Okay, I guess you can go first.
I could combine. I was gonna combine one.
Okay.
2 of the questions.
Okay, you can go first anyway, I guess.
Do you want a hard hitter first, or do you want me to wait?
No, wait. I'm not ready.
Okay. I don't think you're gonna like it, but it's gonna be funny.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm scared.
I'll start off with a nice and easy one. Nice and easy. Get the ball rolling.
Thank you.
Okay. What are your thoughts on Drake's new album?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Oh my gosh.
You're welcome.
Well, before I answer, have you listened to any of it or no?
I have not had time.
Okay, that's fine. I figured not. I just didn't know if you were asking because you had thoughts or if you just wanted to know my thoughts, because
I just wanted you to share your thoughts with the fans.
Yeah, well, fans, let me just say that he does not miss. He just doesn't. I don't care what you say. It's too good. It's too good. And let me just say this. So if you don't know, which you should, well, 1, I'm obsessed with Drake. 2, he just came out with an album with 21 Savage about a week ago. And I really am not a huge 21 Savage fan. I think he's fine. And I really liked their song together on Drake's last album and thought that it was really good. But 21 Savage on his own, not my fave. So I was a little bit worried that I wouldn't like this album as much as I would like a regular Drake album, because it's a collaboration, meaning 21 Savage is going to be on half the album in every song, or not every song, but in most of the songs. So I thought that it was going to be but let me just say, it is so good. I am obsessed. I have not stopped listening to it since it came out, and it's just genius. Every song, there are multiple lyrics where I'm like, how did this man come up with this? And I know Drake is not the only person who worked on the album. 21 Savage had a part in it, and so did their writers, because they have writers that help them, like most people in the music industry. But I liked more than half of the songs, and I feel like that's a win. There's a couple that I'm like, not my favorite, and to be honest, it's mainly because they're 21 Savage heavy songs. There's one that's only him, and then there's another one that's mainly him. But I just love it. It's so good.
I feel like this one is definitely better than his last one, from what I've seen online and just the general consensus, or at least more my style of music. And I have heard a couple TikTok clips, which I assume to be from the new album, because they're Drake things I haven't heard, and they're pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's really good. And yeah, there's multiple bangers on it, which I think makes it a really good album. And what was I about to say? And shout out to Drake for making 21 Savage very, very, very popular now, because before his last album, 21 Savage was a person, obviously, and he had a following, but I feel like now he's really been put on, and people are about to be knocking down the doors to go see this man. So it is really good. I liked it. And yeah, I think I like it better than the last album. I do like the last album a lot because I like everything he does, and it was good. But yeah, 10 out of 10, recommend. I love it. I would tell more details about specific songs, but since you haven't listened, I will save that for another conversation. Because I don't want to just be sitting here talking about stuff and you're like, yeah, I don't even know what you're saying.
Well, you could talk to the fans about it. It's about the listeners, not me.
That's true. We'll save it though, because I'm gonna talk too long. So
okay,
next time.
Sure.
All right. Why am I out of breath? My first question. Which one am I gonna ask you first? Do you want an easy one or a hard hitter?
Either or.
There's really only probably like one that I would consider a hard hitter. The rest are not anything intense. I'll save the hard hitter. Actually, this one's a hard hitter. When is a YouTube comeback, bestie? When is it?
That's a hard hitter.
It is, because I'm serious. No, I'm serious.
It's definitely on the top of the agenda. I've mentioned it several times before. It's been very hard for me, like after work and on my weekends, to spend my time doing that, because I genuinely stare at a computer screen 10 hours a day at work.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I've been trying to recharge my energy so I can be fully present, not only at work, but just in life and with people. And I have had a pretty busy social calendar recently. I genuinely feel like I have not stopped moving since I moved here, which I love more than literally life. Like, that's the kind of life I want to live. But I also need to hone in and relax, and also find a way to make time and incorporate doing a little bit of editing, maybe every day, every other day, like times where I can really hone in on it, because it's truly something I'm passionate about. I've really been pushing myself to post on TikTok again. I've posted 3 days in a row, and that's huge for me right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've also started posting again on Instagram, but 100% more casually. Like, it's not a curated, oh, look at me, I'm the baddest, whatever. It's just been I like these pictures, I look good, it's with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
So we're evolving, we're growing, we're getting there. But I will say, I feel like YouTube is definitely more of a curated thing. It's not a quick throw up.
Mm-hmm.
Not a quick throw up. A quick throw up as far as content goes.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope within the next 2 weeks.
I was going to say, so answer the question, when's the comeback? I need a date and time. I can set my alarm.
I don't want to put a date and time on it, because I don't know. Because I'm also thinking about changing my posting days. I don't know if I love Wednesdays.
Yeah. Well, change the day. I just want a video.
I know. I'm also still debating what video should go up. I was telling Hannah before we started this call, I have about 3 vlogs or 3 videos that I filmed before the one about our Denver trip. Mm-hmm. So I need to work through editing those to see if they're good, if I want to post them. And I'm kind of at the point where it's just let's get something up and let's not worry about it. But the one video that I really wanted to come back to, I was really excited about, but I've also went ahead and posted on everything else, so the moment's kind of over.
Right.
But I also don't, it definitely could be used again at a different time. I just think it's important to touch on things that are really important to me, and it was, and it is. So
just send it. Just click the button. Post.
I haven't even edited it. It's not like it's here and I'm holding out.
I know, but don't think about the order. Just edit, post, next. I just need something.
Next. I know, but I'm giving you TikToks.
3.
And they've been good. I thought they've been good.
Which TikToks have you posted? Let me say, because I've seen all of them, I think. Or maybe I missed one. I saw... Wait, I'm a fake fan. Hold on. Oh,
well,
I
there's
saw
technically
one...
4, but...
I saw one about Christmas, something about Christmas lights. I saw one about... Did you do a haul on TikTok? Did you do a haul? Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah. And then... Honestly, I think I only saw those 2. Where's the other 2? Did I miss something? Podcast. Oh,
the White Claw flavors.
I saw that. I forgot about that. I forgot.
That one.
I forgot. Yeah, then I saw 3.
Yeah. You saw the other one. It was tell a friend to tell a friend.
Oh, I didn't count that one. Oh,
I didn't either, but if you want to get technical.
Okay, then yeah, I've seen all of them. I'm up to date.
So I'm making progress, girl. I'm really pushing myself.
I need more. It's the lack. It's the withdrawals for me.
It's only been a month or 2, I think.
That's a long ass time for me. I need to see something.
I mean, I know. Okay.
But anyway,
it's definitely top of mind.
That's good.
So yeah. Okay. Next one.
I'm scared.
Is there anything? Wow. Okay.
I just had to put that. I had to get that off my chest.
I don't think this is a hard hitter.
Okay.
Has there been anything that's recently been getting under your skin? It's really just like grinding your gears. Are you anything just?
That's a kind of a good question. I don't think so. Let me think off the top of my head. The only thing that really grinds my gears these days is when this is gonna sound the fact that I'm saying this just shows that I'm old, like that we're getting old. Is the fact that my car, I will wash it. I have a black car.
Oh, that's on.
And it's that time of year where it's windy, leaves are falling, all of that kind of stuff. So it's pretty hard to keep a car pristinely clean. Like if you're not parking in a garage, which I'm not. And so I'll wash my car and then the next day I'll see a tiny little spot on it and it will irk me, even if it's so small. Like my car is not even that dirty right now and I probably washed it about like a week ago, but I'm starting to see the spots come on it and like the dirt and I'm just like, like I would literally wash this car every day if I could. And
yeah, when that's also not good for your paint, but
no, I mean I wouldn't actually wash it every day. And I don't wash it that much, but it definitely irritates me when I start to see the dirt come back. I'm like, no, it's not as freaking like fresh and perfect as it was when I washed it.
No.
So yeah, and I feel like I'll wash it and then it'll rain the next day, and it's like like it wasn't supposed to, and I'm like, come on, like you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, and I feel like since your car is brand new, obviously when you have a used car or a car that you've had for a while, there's like little imperfections that you've just grown to get used to, and it's not the end of the world because it's a used car. But once it's new, like it only continues to wear and it like hurts every time you see like a new like thing.
I know, and I'm trying to keep it like as perfect as it was when I bought it, which I've done a good job and there's nothing wrong with it, but trying to keep it as clean and fresh is some work. So yeah,
totally.
Let me see. What is my next question? Okay, this one's interesting, and this is the one that I added like at the last second. Have you ever I don't even know the answer to this. Have you ever had any supernatural experiences?
The fuck is like aliens?
No, like ghosts.
What is supernatural? Oh. No.
No. You haven't? No. Has anybody in your family had any like weird experiences with any kind of supernatural forces? Nope.
No, I don't really think I believe in that shit. No offense. Please don't come for me.
I mean, no, I'm not offended.
I was talking to the spirits.
Oh.
I don't even know on that regards. I just think people, I don't know. I do think freaky things happen, but I don't know if there's like really like spirits out there physically interacting in the real world.
Yeah.
I will say I grew up in a older home, so there was lots of creaks and like sound effects that growing up it took me a long time to get used to, and it was really like I'd always think people are coming up my stairs and they weren't. All of our doors creak open, so like the wind would blow them open and it would sound like someone was entering
a
the home,
wind or a ghost.
Wind. And then even now living alone, I don't think I get scared too easily, specifically being a girl, but I've definitely been more on edge. Like yesterday I went downstairs to my mailbox to get my mail and I came back and even though it's just like a short walk, I always lock my door behind just because there's been incidents in the building in the past and I don't know. I lock my door behind me, go downstairs, come back up, and then right now in my apartment the things that make the most noise are the ice machine as well as when the air clicks on. And I swear on my life, I heard people talking and like rattling things in my apartment when I came up yesterday. And I like literally stopped in my tracks, like at the front door and was like, okay, someone's behind this door. Like, how are you going to defend yourself? Like, what are you going to do? And even though my door was locked and I had to unlock it to open it, I genuinely like went around. I only have like 3 or 4 rooms. Like I went around all the rooms and was like, oh, like is someone here?
And
so
there
I get
wasn't.
spooked. Yeah. And then I will say, growing up, one of the girls that I went to school with, she did her birthday party at one of the ghost tours downtown. We like walked around, and this is just where I'm not like other girls. All the girls that we went with are like, oh my gosh, I saw something move. I saw a ghost. And I'm like, no, you just wanted to be cool. I was like, I don't see shit. Like, no offense, but this is whack. It was cool and historic in that way, but I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, thank you. Next.
Okay, so the answer is no. No experience with supernatural.
Yeah, I just get scared at scary movies, even though I say I don't.
I mean, yeah, that's different though.
I mean, it's supernatural to me. Sometimes they're about supernatural things, and then I get scared.
Yeah, but I mean real life experiences.
I mean, that's a real life experience for me.
Girl, no, it ain't. That ain't not what I meant.
Okay. Okay. Are you excited to be dating again?
I
have a counter question to that after
I
that.
don't. Oh, like based on my answer or just an additional?
Just additional.
Side note.
Just additional side note.
The true answer is I really don't know. Like I'm kind of like iffy about it because I don't know if I'm really like ready to be pursuing a potential boyfriend person. What, like, I don't know, because
is this your first? This isn't the question, but is this your first time dating casually? Or you wouldn't say that's what this is?
I wouldn't say that's what this is.
Okay.
Well, no, and I wouldn't say that's what this is. How I feel like how I view it, and even though I've been in more relationships for longer periods than, like, I've spent more of my adulthood in long-term relationships than single, I think that every time I am going into like meeting a new person or starting to date a new person, I'm not thinking, oh, this isn't going to work. And I'm not thinking, oh, this is going to work and be my boyfriend. I'm just thinking I'm going to get to know this person. And I feel like it either turns into, I don't like you, so we're not going to move forward, or I do like you, so I'm going to pursue you for a little bit and like see if I can envision a relationship. And if I do, then I like kind of, I don't want to say
I
that
guess what I meant by dating casually, not in the fact that you are dating in a casual way, but you're casually going on dates with people.
Oh,
like you're casually dating.
I've done
you went through a phase
here and there. Yeah. So I guess not my first time, but also, what was the second part?
I haven't got there. I just asked how you feel. Are you excited about being dating again?
Oh,
and you were giving an answer.
I wasn't giving an answer because I truly don't know, because when my last relationship ended, I said to myself, I'm not going to be looking for a boyfriend anytime soon, and which I didn't, and I haven't, and I'm not. And I feel like I told myself that I would know and it would click in my head when I'm like, okay, I could date somebody. I'm ready to be in a relationship again. And I don't know if it's clicked yet. So I am not sure if I am really wanting a significant other yet. So that's why I don't know if I'm excited or not, because I think it's good to put myself out there and get to know different people and just like experience life as a single person and see what it's like. But at the same time, I don't know, it's kind of nerve-wracking. I think I'm not as excited as I should be. I don't know, I am, but I'm not. Like, it's a weird feeling. I don't like it. It's strange.
I feel like it's just different for you.
I don't like it, is the answer. I don't know, I feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't know. It's not, that's a bad answer. This is when I wish we could edit and like change all of that, because
edit.
I know, I just don't like anything that I just said.
You want to start over? You want to start over?
Kind of, but I can't delete the last thing.
Just tell the listeners to forget what they just heard. Just tell the listeners, scratch that last thing. She's going to start again. Do you want me to ask it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
This
We
is
won't cut
giving
it
me
out.
pod anxiety. I don't like this.
I mean,
Ask again.
I just thought it was a good question.
It is. Ask again, bestie.
Are you excited to be dating again?
Yes and no. The end.
I was going to say that's a classic Han answer.
It really is, but it honestly is the truth. I am excited because I think it will like unleash, not unleash, but like unlock, unveil like a version of me that I maybe don't know as well or like haven't experienced as much. And I think it'll be a good way for me to put myself out there, get to know more than just like one person. And
she said unleash herself.
Not unleash, but
ready.
like not like that, because nothing's being unleashed. That was a bad word.
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant like your personality.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it'll be a different vibe for me. It would be so like me to like end up dating the first guy I go on a date with.
I was gonna get at that earlier when we were talking before the pod, but I was like, I'll let her get there on her own.
I'm not saying I want that to happen, because I said, I really am not actively looking for a boyfriend right now, and I really don't think I want one yet. And I think that my next relationship, I want to be like getting to know the person and taking things a lot slower. But I just feel like it would be in fashion to end up with the next person I go to date with.
Yeah, I feel
like that would happen to me.
You are, in fact, true and through a relationship girly, and there's nothing wrong with that. But
right,
also when you date,
why does that happen to me though? Like, how
it's because you give the abundance of chances. Like, you're so open in the best way. Where like. We were talking earlier how Hannah really just doesn't have like a type of guy. Like,
I really don't.
The men she's dated and the men that she's interested in now, there is not a similarity with any of them besides the fact that they are men.
Literally,
literally look, personality, career, like none of it is similar.
No.
And that's why you're so open. Where like she sees a stranger and like, no, she doesn't think in her head like, oh, this could be my husband, but she also isn't immediately like, oh no, like he could never be my husband. Where like, I think other people have more immediate reactions, even if it's a no. Like she just doesn't have like, she's just open, which is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just
it is good. Also, and no, it's true. It is true. But it's funny because like, yes, I will give somebody a chance that I maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'm more prone to give somebody chances than somebody else. But if I go out with somebody and I don't like them, I'm not just going to keep them around. Like,
oh, no, I didn't mean it like that.
No, I know. But that's why I'm saying, like, explain to me how there have been several occasions where the first person who I am talking to after a previous, it ends up being my next boy. And I'm like, I could have easily not liked you, but how did it happen that way? That's why I'm like, what's in the air?
This leads me to my second question of the two-parter, and I think it ties in.
Okay, what's your second question?
Okay, my second one, when I say this, I don't mean it in an offensive way, but you'll understand in a second.
Oh, God. Okay.
My question is, why are men obsessed with you? And I specifically want to emphasize the word obsessed. And you'll get this. You'll get my point. I'm getting there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not asking why as if like I don't know why, but it's like they're never just like you. They're obsessed. Like that it's never. And so I think by having like, guys, I cannot tell you the amount of many people in her DMs. Like, men do not like me. They don't talk to me. They don't come to me. They're not interested. She just steps out of the house and there's 50 at her doorstep, 30 in her DMs. Like,
that's an
middle school guys adding her on Snapchat. Like,
and when she says middle school guys, she means guys that I went to middle school with.
School, not in middle school.
Guys that I went to middle school with that are now still my age.
They come out the woodworks from that long ago, guys. Like,
okay,
guys from middle school are not hitting me up. Which I don't want them to. Please don't.
Neither do I. Okay, I have a couple of things to address that because I think it's funny. And you're right. I just have the touch. I don't know what to say.
No, I need a better answer than that.
No, but let me just say this. about half of the guys that she's referring to that just like want to get to know me or take me out or like me for no apparent reason, half of them are not good options. They are not viable options. Half of them.
That's why I think when you go on the dates that are like good or decent, you're so open to them because there's so many that you know you don't like. You see how this relates?
I guess I'm following now. Yeah.
Because it's not, yes, you're not going on dates with every single one of these guys, or yes, you're not interested, but the amount of people coming in for you to filter through, like you don't have to go on bad dates because you're getting them out of the way through the other interactions.
That's hilarious. That's really funny.
It makes sense though. I think I finally cracked the code.
So let me just say that. Oh, it's not, I wish they were all viable options because that would be great. I wouldn't have to do anything as far as like trying to find these good men, but half of them are not good options, so that just flushes out that. I really don't know. I feel like people can sense that I am like one to give chances, and so they're like, let me just see what happens. Maybe that's a stretch, but I don't know why else they would be attracted to me because I'm not. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, you're cool, pretty, you're attractive, whatever, right? But I'm not out here like Miss Bella Hadid. Like I'm not. Well, I don't think I'm any better. I know, but I don't think I'm like jaw-droppingly anything better than other people. That's why I'm like I can't. I really don't have an explanation.
You pull harder than I think anyone I know
as to why that happens. I really don't know. The only thing that I will say is I did have one person who I dated tell me that the reason they were attracted to me was because I looked different and like had a different demeanor than any of the other girls at the bar that we were at. Like I was dressed in jeans and sneakers and a jean jacket with like a bandana on. Meanwhile, all these other women were in very like revealing tight clothes, and he said that because I was just chilling and like not caring, that's why he was drawn to me and not the other women at the bar.
But there's so maybe it's that. You don't. Well, I mean, you also give a variety. You don't always go out looking like one way or the other.
Yeah, but I never go out with like boobs out, butt out.
Well, no, I don't think anyone we know does.
Maybe not people we're friends with, but definitely people we know of.
Well, there's a difference. We know of a lot of people. I meant inner circle.
Oh, I mean, I have like two people in my inner circle, and neither of them do that. So that's not.
I mean, I'm definitely more revealing than you, but I'm not tits out, butt out.
No, I never. This isn't about you. It's not. You're not out there with your booty and goods on sale for people to take. It's not. That's definitely not what I'm saying. But I don't know. So maybe it's that. I have no clue. I really don't have an explanation. That's just the only thing that a man has said as to be why they would see me and pick me out of a crowd besides somebody else. I don't know. It's a blessing and a curse. That's it. So. Is that all your questions on that topic? I feel like that was so long-winded. Okay, that was very long-winded. I feel like it was. Maybe it's just because I get nervous.
Don't overthink it. Don't worry. I don't think it was that long. It was good combo.
On the topic of boys, let's just get into it. This is my one hard hitter.
Oh, no, bestie.
Can exes really be friends? Can they or can they not?
I don't know.
Give us the tea.
That's my answer. I don't know.
I was about to say something, but I'll be nice. Can you elaborate?
What, like, in what regards?
In the regards of can exes be friends? Elaborate. Why don't you know?
I don't know.
Why not?
Well, I think it's very tough to be. I don't want to say anything's impossible because I constantly am proven wrong in life. I used to be of the belief it was a hard no, and it was, in fact,
thank you.
Not
that's what I was waiting for. I was going to call you out if you didn't admit it.
I wasn't trying to hide it. I just truly let me answer my question.
Good. This is a conversation. Go ahead, though. Answer. You have the floor.
I used to not only have a rule, but it was a law. There's not many things I live by, but I preached to my friends, and I had several friends tell me like, "Oh, yes, you can be," and they would all come back about 6 months to a year later, sometimes even 2 years, and be like, "You were right," and I'm like, "I do know." And then recently have been, when I got out of my last relationship, I was highly encouraged by my ex to remain friends, and it was something that I promised at the beginning of the relationship, and like that's so lame, and he knew my initial thoughts on it, but it was something I promised, and like being me, I like to keep my word. So that's kind of initially.
Don't even.
I know you have feelings on that. I'm trying to be
Don't
serious.
even get me started.
I'm trying to be serious.
I'm being serious too. I'm being serious too. I feel like that is a very lame excuse, and I'm being serious.
I'm not done with my explanation, bestie.
Okay, go ahead. I know, but we've talked about this, so it's not like this is the first time that I'm hearing this or the first time that you're hearing my thoughts, but I'm just, okay, go ahead, finish your explanation. I'm sorry to interrupt.
So that was kind of like my initial thought of it. It was also clearly being the one that was dumped. It took me a little longer to process than him. So I think having the idea of the friendship was easy. He was also going through a big, like, I don't want to say shift, but just like a big life thing for him. So I, obviously being someone that cared about him, wanted to support him through that, and really just tried to like get through that time. Being like staying true to who I am and what I believe in, but also being like a good person to the people that I had built relationships with, whether it was him, our friends, whatever. And then that kind of big life phase passed, and I kind of thought that this is when the friendship would start. And this is when like we would grow and connect, and truly gave him such, in my opinion, like grace and the benefit of the doubt in that situation, and really was open to it, and like did my part of being like receptive if he would text me, as well as occasionally initiating text. But now, since the time has passed, new information has been brought to the surface, and even after talking about it, I was still in a place where I was willing to try to be friends, to try to be, when I say involved, I don't really mean it in any particular way or not, but just still like, I think good terms is a lame phrase, but like, I don't know. I still care about him, and I was trying to prove myself wrong, basically, in my beliefs. Because I had broken like this huge boundary for me to like help this person through this time in their life and like support them, whether it was like super vocally or not. I tried to be as graceful and present really to everyone else except myself. And so now it's something that I wish like we're not, I don't know if, like this isn't, it doesn't basically live up to my standard of friendship of what it is now. I don't want to say we're not friends, but it's definitely like falling short in my eyes as far as like what I was told it was going to be, what I thought it was going to be, what I was promised it would be. And that's really been unfortunate. And like, especially someone, I don't know how to say this delicately, that I guess is in the wrong to still choose not to like show up and put effort into that. And obviously it's different than a relationship. Obviously it's not going to be the same. Obviously it's not going to be like every single day of every single week, or even every single week, or maybe not every single month, but like it's just been so half-assed since, and like really not a lot of communication, if any at all. I'm just like, okay, that was just a bunch of empty words. And I hate to say that because I didn't want to believe it, but like that's kind of where I'm at. I would love to be proved wrong, but that's a really long answer to, it's complicated.
True.
Did I articulate that decently?
Yeah.
I don't.
You did.
I want to be open and honest about like my feelings and like my situation, because I think it helps, and I think like that's what I'm here to do. I'm not embarrassed by it, but I also want to be respectful of other people's like he has a life, he has feelings towards this, he has an opinion, and like
I mean, you haven't said
this
anything
isn't his podcast, but
you haven't said anything about
could say a
him.
lot.
Well, yeah, you could, and so could I, but I'm choosing not to. That's why I'm being silent, because, yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything because I could, but I won't. Okay.
I mean, truthfully, like the last thing I would leave it on, and I would want anything to take away. I think I'm always open to genuine connection, and like I feel like even though certain people probably shouldn't be forgiven or given second chances, like I'm just at a place in life where I would rather give that than not. But I can't just hold this, like I can't just sit around and wait. Like if it happens one day, cool, but like
right. But it also there's a point where like if somebody has proven one thing multiple times over and over, like what's the point of giving them a second chance when you know that relationship, when I say relationship, I don't mean romantic, I just mean acquaintance, friendship, not friend, whatever. If you know it's not gonna serve you, like why even entertain it?
It would have to be a new form of it. It wouldn't be like if what we have right now would be forever. No.
Yeah.
If that like evolves to like a happy medium, maybe, but like it's just not something I really think I should put effort into thinking about until it's a reality.
Yeah.
But right now we're not close and we don't talk.
Well, yeah, right now it's not a reality, so
yeah. Is it to say one day we won't be? I don't know. It's not looking likely at this rate.
I was gonna say I don't know,
because I feel like I've been very gracious and given a lot, and even be as open as I am now about it, and as forgiving and like honest and like caring, I think is a gift in itself. A lot of girls would have gone psycho. A lot of girls would have gone crazy. And I still feel like I'm willing to listen and like try to build whatever friendship could be built. But it's not a top priority for me until effort is, reciprocated.
Yeah, true. Okay, that was a good answer.
I know that's not the answer you wanted, but I think that's a me answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to say anything about it or no?
Not on here. There's no need because you already know how I feel, and the things that I would say are not positive. So there's no reason for me to, like, I don't know. We can talk about it later. I mean, I've already said everything to you that I...
Well, I was just answering it because it was the question.
I know. That's why I'm just going to let you answer and not really give my input on here because I don't want... I don't know. I mean, if you want me to say something, I will, but I don't want people to...
I just didn't know if that's how that... You asked the question. I didn't know if that's what you were hoping to get.
I mean, I had a feeling of what you were going to say, but I just wanted you to acknowledge the fact that you used to say absolutely not.
Oh, yeah.
And now
I
that
used
has
to live
changed.
by it. And
I know.
Can I be completely blunt? Like, I'm
sure
I'm being naive now. Like, there's not a doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Like, I just am also at a place of life with my new job, my new, just the new, not a new me, but the evolution of me. I'm trying to rethink things. I'm trying to grow and be different, but I also don't want to hurt myself. So I'm aware.
Yeah.
Trying to have as much grace as I can that doesn't hurt me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, moving on. How are your New Year's resolutions going?
Considering I made them a whole year ago almost, they're probably out the window, to be honest.
Well, that's why I was checking in, girl. You got like a month or two left. Now you can circle back and be like, let me get on it.
I'm not really sure. I don't even know what my resolutions were. It's so funny because I was going through my notes the other day, clearing them out, and I saw that note, and I think I maybe deleted it because I have it in two places, but I can't find... Oh, never mind. I did not delete it. Let me see.
I'd just like to hold you accountable, bestie.
I did a few of them. I got more tattoos.
I forgot that was one.
I read more, definitely. Um,
Did you? Oh yeah, you
yeah,
finished that book the other day. For some reason,
I
I was
read I read like 3 whole books this year, which sounds
okay.
very underwhelming, but for me, that's a lot more than 0.
No, I respect. I just was trying to think of the titles, and now I remember.
And I'm about to read It Ends With Us, and I'm definitely going to read that before the end of the year. So that will be a total of 4 books in a year, which is really good for me.
One per
Um,
quarter. I like it.
so I did that. I got more tattoos. It says, I don't know if I did that. It says get more into fashion. I feel like I might have done it for like a month in the beginning and like a month at another time, but as a whole, probably not in the way that I wanted to. So that one's like a 30% check,
Okay.
70% not check. I put be less uptight, and honestly, I think I did do that. I really do, because there obviously I have my moments, but I think that I have entered, I don't want to say a phase of not caring because that makes it sound bad, and it's not in a negative way, but I feel like I just don't I don't feel like I worry or let things bother me as much. Again, there's exceptions and I have moments, of course, but I think as a whole and compared to myself a year or even 2 years ago, I think I would say I've accomplished that or taken steps to accomplish it and continue to accomplish it, if that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense.
I like that. I like
Um
that.
Make more friends. I guess like maybe I've made one more friend or maybe 2, but not really like not bestie material.
Not bestie material.
um and I put find more music. I don't know what that means. I don't think I really did that. I mean, I don't even know what that. I thought I was trying to be artsy and like find some underground people. Did not do that at all. Don't think I will. It's a lot of work to do that. So maybe like 50-50. I think I did have them and
That's
the
pretty
others.
good.
This is kind of good.
I say I like that. You have some time left, so if anything you want to add to the list, or
I'm gonna
like
go make some more friends real fast in the next 2 months or the next. Yeah, I guess there's almost 2 months of the year left. Hold the
can you
rest of
imagine you go up
November.
to someone and you're like, "Hi, will you be my friend? It was my New Year's resolution. Time's
I
running
feel
out."
like they would.
I know. That's a good one. I'd be
That's,
someone's friend if that's what they said to me.
that is a good one. I'm gonna use that if I have the opportunity. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for checking in. Um, I haven't even thought about my resolutions since probably the last time you asked me on the podcast in July. So, or on YouTube or whenever. I know you asked me somewhere like over the summer.
Did I really?
Um,
I don't remember
yeah,
that.
you
I just like
did.
to check in.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 left. Let's see.
I have
Oh wait, no, I
3.
have 3. Wait. Do you miss staying up all hours of the night like you used to?
Absolutely. Well, uh, honestly, yes.
Yeah.
Um, I just feel like I thrive in the nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
It truly is where I feel most like me. If you've ever got to witness me from the hours of like 1:30 a.m. to 4 prime
Mm-hmm.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, obviously that was because I was in a place where I could like either take a nap during the day or sleep in a little later than I am now. And I don't even get up crazy early now, considering so many other people get up way earlier for work.
Yeah.
I loved, well, in New York, the world was still alive, but so many people went to sleep, and that was so
Mm-hmm.
fun. If I wanted to do errands, I could. If I wanted to go for a walk, it wasn't scary or like sketchy. It was also fun to like not really need to be on your phone for anything.
Mm-hmm.
And not even because it was never because I was at work or at school or like couldn't be on it. It's because I chose not to be on it or there was nothing to be on it for. And it was
Yeah.
so like refreshing. I also feel like for me, the creative juices really come alive. And
Mm-hmm.
just, I feel like I could be my fun, silly self and goofy and laugh and play. And like, I also love to work out. Maybe not that late, but just like
Right.
later in the evening. I will say I do kind of find a similar feeling now from my morning hours. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Mm-hmm.
don't think I'm officially a morning person yet, because there's definitely still days where like I sleep in. Not I don't really sleep in on the weekends as much anymore. Like the latest I'll ever sleep is like 10, which maybe that's late, but like I used to sleep till noon so many days. But it's also nice to like get up, make yourself breakfast, have a leisurely morning, like be able to do a few things before work. Like,
yeah,
that's fun. Where now I try to be in bed, probably honestly before now, but that whole stuff.
yeah. You
So I
used to be the
definitely miss
world's
it.
biggest night owl. That's why I had to ask.
I know.
And now that
well,
you
and
work
I guess
early,
with the
you
work
can't do that.
schedule, it's really, really hard to have a night schedule. And even like when I go out on the weekends, I enjoy it, but I know like I'm gonna feel it all week.
Yeah.
It truly takes like a full 3 days to like for me to get caught up.
Get back. Yeah.
Yeah. My next question for you, what are you most excited about this holiday season?
That's a good question. I don't know. I love the holiday season. It's my favorite time of year. It's amazing. But to be honest, I haven't even thought about it this year because it doesn't even feel like it's anytime soon, but it kind of is. Like it's
Really? It's
so
like next week.
it's what do you mean? Next week?
Thanksgiving is 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is
That's
in 2
basically
weeks,
next
not
week.
next week. No,
I know,
it's
but that's the
not.
start of the holiday season.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's that close at all. Like it really doesn't. I don't know why. I feel like a disconnect this year. Not a disconnect, but like it's not registering. Like I just don't feel like it's happening. Does not feel like Christmas is coming. I don't know. But I am excited to look at Christmas lights. That's my favorite thing actually in the world.
Oh, that's cute.
And
in the world.
Yeah, it is. It's my favorite thing of not just of the holiday season, of every season. It's my favorite thing. And also just like the sense of joy and like peace that I think the holiday season brings, at least for me. I know that a lot of people have different experiences with that, but I just feel like an inevitable feeling of joy happens for me in the Christmas season just because you're around family. It's a happy time, it's a fun time. I love everything about it, the food, the quality time, the lights, the music. It's just like a jolly season and it makes me happy and I like it. So I think just that feeling of like life being good and like not being able to avoid it, it like kind of forces me to be happy even on days where I'm like struggling to be happy. I'll still feel like comfort in listening to a Christmas song or getting home and smelling the Christmas candle or seeing Christmas light. Like it's just, you can't be mad. And if you are mad in the holiday season, I'm very sorry for you. And I hope that you feel better because it's very difficult for me to like be upset because it's just such a fun season. So probably just the overall feeling of being happy and also Christmas cookies because I love that. So yeah.
Wow.
Very excited for Christmas this year.
All the things.
And Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is also good. Okay. Do you have a shopping addiction?
No.
No.
Tell me how.
Hold up.
I mean, I sent you that as a joke.
I know, but in the last podcast, you said that you did, and I said, hold that thought because I'm going to ask you about it.
I mean, it was more of a joke.
Okay, why did you joke about having a shopping addiction? Because you like bought a bunch of stuff at once.
I mean, I feel like there was a huge phase in my life where I didn't really feed into this like consumer based economy. I didn't feel like I need everything or want everything, and I still don't like. I'm not really as receptive to like influencer things, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like there was a period when like the influencer culture first started where I felt like it was really easy to be persuaded, like, oh, you need to shop the sale, oh, you need to get these things, oh, like run, it will never go on sale, it's such a good deal. Where now it's just kind of like a marketing ploy, so I don't fall into that. there's just, I've never in my life had so many things I can like consistently want. And usually I'll get to a place where like I'll want a couple of things, I'll save up and I buy them, and then I'm satisfied. Where now I think because I have my own place and I realize everything I buy now is like me forever and just a continuation, it's less temporary.
Mm-hmm.
That I truly feel that I just constantly like want more things, and I still am self-aware enough to know like I can't spend but so much money, or like
right.
what's a need versus a want.
Yeah, true. I feel like the older you get, the more things there are to buy, and that's just like
totally.
Some of them aren't even fun things. It's just life things or house things or just things.
Yeah, and there's definitely like such a craving in a way, like to have it, not to have it all in the sense of materialistic things, but just to feel complete.
Yeah.
And yeah, all that stuff.
Okay,
my next question for you is, I feel like this is part of our Billy interview, but I didn't really realize it when I first wrote it down. I said, what do you want to be known for?
Oh, I think that is low-key a part of the Billy interview. Should I still answer it?
Sure.
I don't even know. I don't even have it. I literally don't know. And I know that's such an annoying answer, but still don't know what I want to do with my life. And I don't, have like a dream or aspiration that I've had forever that I am like striving towards. So I guess since I don't know what I'm going to do with my life and I don't know what I want to be known for, I guess I'll say that I would just want to be known for something that matters and is like doing some kind of good, whether it's being a nice person, whether it's doing something in my work that's beneficial for other people, or just leaving, I don't know, I don't want to say leaving a good impact on the planet because that's like a little bit dramatic, but maybe just a general answer of doing good or being a good blank, whatever I end up being.
Oh, that's cute. That's good.
Yeah, I feel like that's the most and best thing I can say, considering I literally don't know what I'm going to do with my life. But that's okay. We're also figuring it out. Okay. Is this my last question? Do you have one more?
Yeah.
Okay. This is my last question. Let me
fix my headphones.
Okay.
My headphones like physically hurt me. I don't know what's up today, but
really? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. We're almost done, so
it's okay.
Hopefully, I don't know. That's weird. That usually happens to me sometimes with my beats, so I feel that. But okay, last question from me. Have you learned anything new since living alone in your own apartment for the first time?
Oh my gosh, so many things. I could write a novel.
I know.
If you know me, living alone has always been like one of my greatest dreams in life. But I've learned even more about myself by living alone. Even though I spend so much of my time with friends at work or like just with people in general, I also feel like I spend more alone time than ever before, because even when I lived at college in my own room, I had suite mates, or if I lived at home in my like personal bedroom, my family was there. There's always been other people around. Yeah. And then obviously once I shared like an actual bedroom, my roommate was always there. So like to come to your living room or come to your common space and it just be you, really leaves you alone with your thoughts. And I feel like this time in my life, there's definitely been times where I think I've been more mentally challenged just because I was gaining wisdom and gaining experiences. But now it's like a different mental toughness and mental challenge that I'm finding that comes with being alone. That I'm kind of working through now. And it's a daily adventure and sometimes daily struggle. Lots of I feel like there's highs and lows come very fast. Like I've learned to get over things really quickly, but also certain things will really like get me down. So I don't know, still evolving, still growing, but truly learning myself. I'm not ready to like live with anyone. I don't want to live with anyone until I have like a serious relationship, boyfriend or like future husband.
Right.
But it has made me, there was a long period and that just did not desire that companionship in my own home. It was like overwhelming or scary for me, but now it's something I still don't want right now, but I'm definitely warming up to the idea of one day having that.
Yeah.
I never thought I like wouldn't get married or wouldn't do that, but it was just like, can't even picture it now. I'm like, it'd be kind of nice to come home and have someone to share my day with, or like cook and have a meal with. But it's also nice to have that alone time, because sometimes I just need to decompress and be quiet and like
with your own self.
Do
yeah.
me.
Do you? Yeah. For sure.
So yeah.
I'm jealous that you live alone. I'm excited too. So you're my inspiration for living alone.
Thanks. Thanks. My last question for you. This is, I feel like, a good one, an original one. I said, if you had the opportunity to make a business, what would it be? Or if you were going to like sell some kind of product or come out with a line, what would the products be? Whichever you kind of feel like fits you better.
It's really funny because I was literally talking the other day with somebody about like starting businesses and whatnot. And I just think it's funny because I would never normally talk about that topic, and now you're asking me about it. So that's kind of funny. But if I were to, I feel like I'm not a product girly. Like I don't ever think that I could come out with a product because I really don't know what I would do. Like I really don't. But as far as like if I came out with a product, I feel like maybe it'd be a pair of shoes, but that's not the answer I want to give. Actually, maybe it is. It could be a cool pair of shoes. If I'm
cool.
If I'm doing a product, I would do shoes. If I'm doing a business, I think I would like to do something that relates to me and things that I like. So I know it's basic, but like a coffee shop, for example, or like something that I already enjoy like partaking in, like a business that I would go to so that I would enjoy running it and working it and having like the vision for it. So that's why I said coffee shop, because I drink coffee all the time and I love it, and I think that'd be so fun because it's something that I enjoy. Or like a I don't even know. Actually, that was my best answer. I'll
those
stick
are
with
both
that.
cute.
I'll stick
Shoes
with
and
those.
Coffee.
Yeah, I'll stick with that.
Both very, very good.
Thank you. Is that all?
Is that
yeah,
all
that's all.
Yeah, that's all my questions.
That's all my I want to keep going, but I don't have any more.
I know.
Oh, well,
we can do another Q&A maybe next time.
Yeah.
But these definitely always turn out so fun. Such a mixed baggage. Never know what you're going to get.
I know.
But thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, or rate us 5 stars if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Music. She's at H. Renzulli. I'm at Kennecasto. Follow us on all the things, and we will see you in another episode soon. Bye.
Bye.